Why exactly is Twilight so popular? As much as I despise the series, I must admit that Twilight has done something well, and thus has, in its own special way, earned that popularity. Kitty. Now, I'm no psychologist, but from my personal experience dealing with Twihards, I figure it comes down to three things: validation, wish fulfillment, and escapism. Twilight says all the right things. It whispers to its fans exactly what they want to hear. You're better than everyone else, it tells them. You too will get a happy ending, not because you've done anything to deserve it, but because you are you. And you will never have to work, and people will unconditionally love you no matter how badly you treat them, because you are always right. Those are some intoxicating words. Validation is a powerful tool, and Meyer has used it very well. Now, if you, the anti, try to criticize the series, you are basically saying, "No, little Twihard, you are not a special snowflake. You have to work for what you want, just like the rest of us." And they don't like that. How dare you tell them they aren't wonderful and unique? How dare you don't bow down and lick their boots simply because they have graced you with their presence? They are in the right. Twilight has told them so. Wish fulfillment is another big part of it. Who doesn't want their significant other to have more money than they could ever spend? Who doesn't want, at least on some base level, to have someone take care of their every whim? To never have to work or go to college? To have that magical cabin in the woods where your only need is to have really great sex all day long? Several people have described Twilight as having pages laced with crack. It's addictive, seductive. Others have described it as a massive train wreck in progress. It's so awful, but you can't look away. And it is awful. Don't get me wrong. From a literary perspective, there is nothing good about it. It has no conflict, no character growth, and indeed no real point. And yet, people love it for those exact reasons. It isn't deep, and therefore it isn't difficult to read. You don't have to pay attention when you read it. In fact, you don't even need to think. I mean, who likes to do that, right? Thinking is hard. It's something they expect you to do in school, along with learning. And learning is something only greasy chess nerds do. And finally, it's pure escapism. Every squabble has an easy fix, and every loose end gets tied up like the bow on a Christmas present. No one is ever in any danger. Not really. No one dies, unless, of course, they don't like Bella, and then they don't deserve to live anyway. They all live happily ever after. No pain, no regrets, no consequences. Wouldn't it be great if that's the way it worked in the real world? Life is hard. Twilight is easy. End of story.